Good evening, guys and ladies. Myself and
Hello,
Dwayne
everybody.
Martin here. We're here with you, and we're going to show off History Maker Golf again. I put on there surprise guest because he and I got together, 10 minutes ago, and started talking about, let's just see if we want to play around. So we're going to do it. We're going to get on the Champions course down in Augusta. We know what course it is. We don't have to go crazy about it. But they play in the first or second week in April every year. And this year's champion was Scotty Scheffler, I think. I think Scheffler ended up winning this year. So we're at the number one hole. We're playing match play. I am playing Justin Thomas from a 2018-2019 set. And Dwayne is going to play on the all-time set with
Payne Stewart.
Payne Stewart. I think he passed away, 1999? I want to say in a plane crash. So he's been going about 23 years now. Welcome, Philip. Welcome, Anthony. Don't see Anthony too often unless he comes on the channel. So it's awesome that they're here with us this evening. Justin Thomas.
How you doing, guys?
Justin Thomas and now I can't see yours. That's the reason. Remind me of your golf. Payne Stewart. Yep. Match play. We're just playing match play, so we may not even see the 18th hole. Captain Carl, welcome, my friend. Welcome. So, in order for us to be able to see them better, the blue dice right there is the regular what color?
Metallic.
Metallic, yes. So we're playing that one as a metallic die right there, okay? And I think we're ready. Just about ready.
You want to roll and see who tees off first?
You can tee off first. You are the guest here. And then if you end up winning, win the hole, you'll tee off first at the next hole. So you can see his History Maker setup. You can see his card and his dice right here. You may be able to see. Might be able to see it better right here if I put my card. Yeah, I put my card right here. I'll just put the course right here. So we're ready. Dwayne is just about ready, I would say. And you'll be the.
I'll put you as the red on here for me, Rob. I'll be the green.
All right, I'll be the red. You'll be the green. All right, red.
Right, and
Rob.
We'll just play it like in the rules. We'll go until we get to the putt.
Yep. You know what we're not doing chips, guys. We're not going to do chips. So if you're playing really bad or really good, it's not going to affect your next hole because you just either win the hole or lose a hole and go to the next. And then we'll just play up to 18 holes to see who ends up winning. In the case of a tie, then we'll roll a 20-sided die, and that'll be the hole that we play other than 19 or 20, 1 to 18. How's that sound, Dwayne?
Sounds good. Yep.
Okay, so if we do have a tie. All right, this should be fun. I hope so. I hope it is, Anthony. I hope you guys enjoy this.
You ready, Rob?
Yes, sir. Go for it. So the first one here.
Okay. So it's a 5, white 5, so that's course-driven, which means it'll be one harder than what it actually says since it has that hazard symbol.
Right.
So it's a 33, so that's a fairway. With a 6 on a 4.
33.
And it's
33 is golf cam course, right?
Right, and it's a 6.
6, so it's a daunting hole. Is it a daunting hole? And it is
sure
a daunting hole. So clutch putt for par.
So it's going to be a clutch putt but it'll be a clutch. Yeah, clutch don't change with the hazard symbol.
No.
Only regular shots. So it'll be a clutch putt for par.
Yeah.
So I'll put mine on that there. And now you roll, Rob.
Okay. So, so we're not going to finish the hole out then each. We'll
just that way we know which one has the harder or easier.
Gotcha.
Putt. Yep.
Let's hope for a white 6 here. Let's see what we get.
White 6. You got your par.
No, I got a white 3. And then we go by what the
blue and the white, the blue and the black, and
the blue is the 10s or the black is the 10s.
It depends on whichever one's the lowest.
Oh, okay, I got you. 25, 25 is golf cam course.
Yep.
And I've got myself a 4. You can't see
on
it,
the green one. Yeah, that's fine, Rob.
Right here. There's a 4. So is this a cordial hole? No. Daunting hole, yes. Clutch putt for par. So we both have clutch putts.
Both got clutch putts.
And my putting guy has nothing on it. And your putting guy has
nothing.
What is your
so we're both 1 to 3.
Okay, so 1 to 3 makes it, correct?
Yep, exactly.
All right.
You want me to go first, Rob?
Go first.
I was the farthest.
Yep, that'll be fun. Yep.
A 5, so he misses that and gets an easy putt for bogey.
All right, so 1 to 3
and makes his bogey.
All right, I'm gonna use a white dice here for mine. Is that okay? Can I use a white one for my putt? All right, and I get a 1.
You can use any color you want.
I got a 1. So after 1 hole, I am 1 up.
Yep, you're plus
We don't have to worry about his bogey. He doesn't have to worry about that at all. So a hole in one wins it all.
So par 5.
Now I've never made a hole in one before, so
exactly.
That would be pretty cool.
No, me either.
Yeah, par 5.
And you got the honors now, Rob.
Yes, sir. So here we go. It is double cordial, semi-friendly, and direct. Anything but a white 5. And I get a white 6. And then do we go by the other 3 dice, or do you use a white dice?
You got a decision to make, Rob. You can either take your par with that 6, or you can go for it on the par 5.
Okay, we're going to go for it then. We're going to go for it. So I don't use the. Let's see.
So you re-roll the white die if you want, any color you want, and then you go to that attack the green underneath the
let's see.
par 5 charts.
Oh, okay. So none of the other numbers matter.
No, you just re-roll a white die. Yep.
All right, here we go. It is a 5. Golfer check. Is he a master?
See note above.
I should have looked at all this before. Is he a workman? See, otherwise. So he's otherwise. So
you got a difficult
putt. Yep, difficult for birdie. So all I can make is a 1. Only thing that'd be good for me is a 1.
Right.
Yep. So I'll hold off on that.
Okay. I'll tee off
I think still better off than trying for a par. I think. I think you'll beat a par.
You're gonna assume that I'm not gonna make a par, right?
Yeah, I can't do that. Yep. So it's your tee shot now. Let's see what you're gonna do.
And I got the same decision to make, and I'm gonna go for it too.
All right. So let's see what he does here.
And I got a 5 also, so we're both at difficult for birdie.
Let's see. Did I get a 5 or a 4?
Oh, you got a 4. You're right.
Yeah.
5
sand, rough issues, moderate putt for par. Oh no! My bad. I'm looking
at a moderate
par 5. I'm looking at par 5 now. Par 5 golfer check. Are you a master? I was looking at
he's not.
4. Is he a workman?
No, he's not. So it'll be a difficult.
All right. We both have difficult putt for birdie.
Yep.
All right. I guess I have to putt first this time. If I roll a 1, I'll make it correct.
Yeah. Or hey, Rob, before you roll, you got a decision to make. You can lag up and take a easy par.
Okay. Now, if I miss
it, then you're going to have a moderate putt for par.
So it'd be 1 to 5.
Correct. If you miss it, it'll be 1 to 5. If you decide to lag up, it'll be double 6s or miss.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna try for my birdie then. Okay. I'll take my chances. That is a 6. That's a 6. So can I go ahead and try to putt my par? No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and putt out. Yep.
All right, I can go ahead and putt out.
Go ahead.
All right, as long as I don't make a 6 here, I'll be okay.
Yep.
I made a 4 right there. So I made my par.
Yep.
So if you make a 1 right here, we're back to even. We're back to even if you make a 1.
Correct. Yep.
Is that the way you go do it? Yeah. 2.
And he gets a 2. Now he needs a 1 to 5.
Yep.
And he barely gets it.
He gets 5. So I am still
plus 1.
I'm still 1 up through 2 holes. Correct?
Correct. Yep.
All right, we're at the 3rd hole. Justin Thomas now, and
you still got honors.
Yes, sir. And with a 4, it's course driven. Course driven, and we go by the blue and the black, right? Not the green. Blue and the black.
Lowest to highest.
Ooh, blue and the black, 13.
Sand and 1, right?
Sand and 1. That is correct. Sand and 1 in a par 4. And then my green dice is a 2. Is he a sandy player? No. Otherwise, easy second putt for par.
Easy par.
Yeah. So that'll be 66 or a miss, right?
Yep, exactly.
All right. So
All
I'll
right,
just grab
here goes Payne.
Okay.
See what he can do here on the 3rd hole.
Okay.
And he gets a 2, so that's off of him.
Cool. So it's not course driven. It's not course driven. So
it'll be a 1, 2, 3. On the par 4.
That might be good there. 1, 2, 3. It is go to Golf Cam Green.
Golf Cam course.
Yeah. Golf Cam Green.
Yeah, which is a 3. Yep, which is a 3 on a par 4. Is it a challenging green? No, it is not. Otherwise, it is a clutch putt for birdie.
Whoa, hold on. I think it's Golf Cam Green, bud, not Golf Cam course. Let's see.
Right.
Let's double
check.
And
that's asking you if it's a challenging green, and it's not.
Oh, that's right.
So
you rolled a 3. You rolled a 3. So now it's clutch putt for birdie.
Green 3. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
So clutch for birdie. So you go first.
And what do I have? What have I got to make? Anything but a 66.
6. You get your par.
All right. Yep. I'm going to go black and white here. Here we go.
Okay.
That is a 26. So I made it. So I made my par. But now
I
what's
got to roll a 1 or 3, 1 to 3 to get my birdie because he's neutral.
Right. Okay.
As far as gold or whatever.
All right.
4, and he misses it, and that gives him an easy putt for par.
So two dice.
And a 56, he gets it, so you're still up.
Wow, that was close, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it went around the horn, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, okay, so I'm still 1 up, and we're going to the 4th hole. What's up, P-Jet? What's going on? P-Jet just got himself a home up around the
Is he out there near you?
No, not too close. He's over 2 hours away from me now. But he's about halfway between me and you. You know where Harrisonburg, Virginia is?
Oh, okay.
Down in that area.
Is it off 81?
It's right there where James Madison University is. Yep.
University is. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see the stadium from the 81.
You can on the right-hand side going south.
Yep. Correct.
All right. We're at a par 4. Par 4 here. Let me get off of the par 5.
Daunting and semi-challenging.
Now, so it's going to be course driven unless you get a 6, and then the 6 you can just take.
Exactly.
Take your par if you want to. I got a 4, so it's going to be course driven, and I go with the blue and the black, right?
Yep.
Blue and black is a 45, and I'm in the sand again.
And again.
Wow. All right.
Likes playing in the sand, don't you?
I do. Looks like Golf Cam sand par. Let's see, par 4. It is this is in 1.
Par 3, isn't it?
Oh yeah, par 3.
It's a par 3.
So it'll be 3.1.
Yep.
3.1.
Yep.
And the green, it's a 5 right there. So Sandy.
Yep.
He is not a sandy golfer. Otherwise, difficult putt for par. So I got to make a 1 to 3.
Par.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's me.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's see what Payne can do in his Chicago uniform out there. He gets a 3, so it's horse driven, and that'll be a 15. So he's in the fairway. That's a good thing.
So let's see. Wait. Is that 56? Is it black?
No. No. It's the metallic in the black. 15.
Oh, okay. Metallic in the black. I got you.
Yep.
So okay. Golf cam course.
Yep, and it's a 6 on a par 3. Is it a daunting hole? It sure is.
Yes.
Double difficult putt for
par. Wow.
Ooh. Yeah.
So now, okay, so you're actually out from me now. You got to make a 1. You got to get a 1, correct? Yeah.
That is correct.
To make your par.
Nope.
3. And now 1 to 3 for bogey. Oh, you want me to putt?
No, it's at 1 to 3 for bogey. You correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Makes that.
All right. So now I got a 1 to 3. Don't I have difficult putt for par 1 to 3? Is that
1 to 3? Yep.
To make your par. If I make this, I'll be 2 up.
That's correct.
So
and you do.
Yep. So
plus 2.
I am 2 up. 2 holes up.
Yep.
Through 4, and we're going to the 5th hole.
Don't want to get any further behind you.
Now, let's see. We're at par 4. Par 4. This is daunting and semi-challenging. 2, 3, 4, and 5 is course driven. So a 1 is the perfect thing to roll here on the white die. But
it is.
We know how hard it is. So let's see what happens here.
Darn right.
Yeah, that's a 5. So I go with the black and my black and blue, which is black and metallic. That's a 15. So I'm in the trees in 2.
Trees. Darn.
I'm in the bushes. Yeah. I've been lucky so far. I'm in the sand a lot too. So let's see. I'm in the trees. Par 4. So it'll be 4-2. And my green dice is a 5.
Yep.
Am I a master golfer? I am not. Otherwise, difficult putt for par. So once again, 1 to 3. Yeah. Yep. So it hadn't been too bad for me yet. Your shot, my friend.
I need a big 1 here, and I don't get it. So it'll be, darn. It's off the course, so it's not a special event. It's just a 44. I rolled all them 4s. Sure.
You're in the trees.
Wow.
You're in the trees.
I'm in the trees too. Yep.
We both were.
It's a 4.
All right. Workman?
Is he a workman? No, he is not.
Moderate.
Otherwise, moderate putt.
That's a lot easier than mine. Mine's difficult, right?
Yes. Yours is 1 to 3, yeah.
And then yours is 1 to 5.
Yep.
All right. I will roll the white one. You guys, if you prefer a color for me to roll so you can see it, let me know. But I actually think you can see it better without the light. Check this out. I'm going to lay this down right there. Can you see it better there or without it? I think without it.
Yeah, that color anyway, Rob. I don't know about the darker ones.
All right. So that's what I'm going to do then. 1 to 3, correct?
1 to 3, yep.
Here we go. And it's a 4. I missed it.
Yep. So 1 to 5 bogey.
1 to 5 bogey. And I did make that with a 5, so it's a bogey. And now.
Okay. Try to get 1 shot back here. 1 to 5 for a par.
Yeah.
And he gets it.
All right. So
up by 1.
You got that one. I'm back 1 up now. And we're going to the 6th hole.
And now I have the honors.
You do, and I can take a bite of my pizza. All right.
All righty. We got 6 holes of par 3. Daunting, of course. Semi-challenging, of course. And let's add one more thing to it and make it a firm green. But it is only a 3, 4, or 5. So 1, 2, or 6, you're in pretty good shape. So don't need a 3, 4, or 5. Here we go. Payne tees off. And he gets a 6
All
on
right.
a par 3. Let's see if he wants to go for it. Is he soft? No, he's not. So I'm just going to put the pressure on you, Rob. I'm going to take my par and stay there.
I don't blame you.
See what happens.
I don't blame you at all. I would take out. Par 3s are tough to make. All right, here goes mine.
Darn right.
Here we go. 2. That is not course driven.
So then you got control. You're in control.
So I don't use the green dice. I use the other 3. Correct?
Yeah, you use the green. You don't use the white.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 4. Green is 1. My metallic is 2, and my black is 4. 1, 2, 4.
Yep.
Par 3, firm green. Yes.
Yes,
Ball
it is.
lands on the green, but it doesn't bite. So, flag stick. So we got to go.
Yeah, it's a short game. That's right above the golf cam gallery. Yep.
Okay, so I can pick these up, or I will still need.
No, you use the green one. Yeah, just use the green one.
Green one is 1. Soft? No. Is it?
That's the golfer. Is he soft?
Right.
It'd be underneath his
yes,
irons.
yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay.
Lofted on target. Great roll. Is that chipped in for birdie?
That's chipped in for birdie. You won the hole.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Good job.
Yeah. All right.
Man. Yeah.
So
sure. Back up by 2.
Justin Thomas there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin
Good job,
Thomas
Rob.
made that. Yeah, well, got a little lucky there because
you did.
I really thought that was your hole to win there because
I thought so.
Par 4 now. I'm 2 up?
I thought the par would do it.
Mm-hmm.
2 up again, yep. And now you got the honor.
We're at the 7th hole. 2, 3, 4, and 5 are course driven, along with a yield sign there and a daunting, semi-challenging. So a par here. I'm sure if anybody gets a 6 here, they're going to take their 4 and run with it. So I will.
You got that right. Darn right.
I didn't. Oh, it's not course driven though for me. It's a 1.
No, so you don't have to worry about that hazard.
So,
yep.
So everything but the green dice, it'll be a 1, 5, 6.
No,
1, 5.
The white dice.
Oh, everything but the green. Everything but the white one. No, 3, 5, 6. I'm sorry.
Yep.
3, 5, 6. Is he a scatter golfer? Oh no, is he scatter or puny? He is not. Is he a champion golfer? Yes, he is. Easy putt for birdie.
For birdie. Darn.
Oh boy.
Easy
So
birdie.
1 to 4, correct?
1 to 4.
All right.
Yeah. Can't afford to go 3 down here. Payne needs some luck.
All righty. So you need a good roll here.
And that's course driven.
It is course
46.
46 is golf
that's
camp.
On the fairway.
Golf camp course. Yep. Par 4. And what number?
3.
Is this a cordial hole? This is not.
It's also whatever it is, it's 1 harder than what it says, Rob, because it's that hazard symbol. Don't let me forget that.
All right. Is it a daunting hole?
So if it says it's an easy putt, it'll be.
So it's a clutch putt for bogey.
Yes,
clutch
it is.
Putt for bogey.
Okay, so yep, which doesn't change anything. It's still 1 to 3 with clutch.
So pretty much, if I roll a 666, even my second putt, I'll win it.
What you can do right now, if you wanted to cinch it, is you could lag up for a par.
I'm not though. Guess what? I'm gonna try to make. I'm 1 to 4 because 666.
You got a 1 to 4 birdie.
Yeah.
Yep.
6, I missed. Okay, now
that'll be the next thing, right?
And now anything but all 6s.
Right, triples. Right, as long as you don't get triple 6s.
552 is a par, so that hole's over, correct?
Yeah, it's no use for me even doing it. Because now you're up by 3, which ain't good.
Wow.
I mean, there's still some golf to play, but I ain't looking good for Payne.
You don't want to make a turn. You don't want to make your turn down 3. You want to make one
hard.
up. You want to make one up right here.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This golf course can bite you. It's tough, but sure.
But this hole right here is par 5. Number 5.
This is birdie opportunity.
It definitely is. You can make eagles here. Cordial, double friendly.
Yep.
Double friendly. So if you go to score, right here's a good place. No 5 white. That's the only thing you don't want.
Yep.
I got a 2 white. So don't use a white dice, you say?
Correct. Yep.
So it'll be 2, 3, 6. 2, 3, 6. Eels. Is he a duffer? He is not. Direct green. It does not say that. Fades too far from the green. So short I got game. Once again it's short. It's that short thing again, right?
Yep. Yep, exactly. You just used the green die.
Green dice is a 2. Is he a stone golfer? No. Otherwise, it's headed straight for the pin. Re-roll on the pin die. All right.
Yeah, it's right over to your right.
Okay, so I'll just roll one of these dice along with the decider? Or do I re-roll the decider? I think so.
I'd roll the decider because if you get a 1, you're going to need to know. Yep.
Right. I rolled a 6. Stop. Rolls too far. Difficult putt for par. Okay.
Gives me an opening here.
So difficult for par 1 to 3 and
3.
Yes, you got a great chance here at least to score well here.
Yep. And it's a 2, so it's a 3, 3, 6 on the par 5. 3, 3, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Hot. He's definitely not hot. He's not gilded. Is he dynamic? He's semi-dynamic, and the decider die says he wasn't dynamic.
So now experience chart?
Experience chart, yep. And
all right, let's say it this way. Who was the last person to win a hole? Was it me or you?
I'm a Jew. Like I say, he definitely ain't hot.
All right, so whoever was the last person to win a hole, we'll consider him hot or cold. How's that?
Okay. That sounds good. Yep.
Sounds good. So we're not mood chart. What do we need?
Experience. And I rolled a 3. He's not a prospect.
Easy putt for birdie.
Sure, that.
You can't ask for anything better than that.
No, exactly.
Okay.
So let's move that there and that there.
So
you need a 1 to 3 to make your par.
Yeah. You need a 1. Go ahead and shoot a 1 to 4 if you want to for your birdie. Go for that first if you want to.
Okay.
All right. 1 to 4 can
And he barely makes it.
And he makes it. So it is.
He barely made it.
2 up.
2 up. Yep, he needed that.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Now, you want to talk about a tough par? Look at this one.
Exactly.
Number 9, semi-daunting. Go for it, my friend. Tell us all about it.
Oh, that's right. I got the honors now, don't I? You got par 4 9th is daunting. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So a 1 and a 6 is what you're looking for.
Semi-daunting.
No. Yeah, and it's a dog leg to the left. The hole's on a 12. Yeah. He gets the 1. Maybe Payne's luck's changing. A 1-6-6. He's not a yeoman. He's not stormy. So we go to experience.
Going back to the experience chart again, par 4. And what
Yep.
What color
and
did
I
you
got
get?
A 6.
See an icon.
So is he an icon? He sure is. And that makes it a moderate putt for birdie.
Putt for birdie, yes.
Okay.
Can't ask for a lot
maybe
better
his luck's
than that.
changing. No, maybe his luck's starting to change.
What am I, 1 up right now, right, or 2 up?
Still 2 up. Yep, you was 3 up.
Oh, okay. All right, par 4. I'm not even counting on getting a 1, so I'm just worried about having to go to the woods here. I hope not. Here we go. Oh, exactly. I did get a 1.
Yes,
so
you did.
I use all of them.
Both of them.
Mm-hmm. So I use
the white.
My blue, okay, 235. 235 on the par 4. is, and you folks that are watching along with us, it's a par 4. So if you do have the game, turn on to 2, 3, 4. You'll see, is it direct green? It is not. Dynamic golfer. He is not. So the now chart.
Now.
All right. Now. All right. So right now, I'm not the hot golfer or anything like that. You have things going your way because you scored the good there. So let's see what now says.
Right, but you're not cold either.
Yeah. All right. Now, I don't see my now. Where the hell's the now chart at? Oh, I see it.
It's right before the mood.
Mm-hmm. Par 4.
Yep.
Yeah, 5. 5 is here. Cold
Green
golfer. Moderate putt. Otherwise, moderate putt for birdie. All right. And mine's moderate.
You're right there with
yours
me.
Is that what you are?
Mine.
Moderate for birdie? 1 to 2?
Yep. Both. Yep.
You want to go first?
1
You want
to
me?
2.
Go for it.
I'll go first. Yep. 1 to 2.
1 to 2.
Nope. So that'll make a
66 or a miss.
Yep.
I'll go now if you want me to. You want me to?
Go ahead.
1 or 2, right?
1 to 2. Yep.
1.
Gets it.
Yes. So
yep.
I make the turn 3 up.
3 up. Darn,
3 up.
Didn't need that.
We're going to the 10th hole now, walking after we eat a sandwich at the clubhouse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink some beer. Can't get much worse. Yeah.
So let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to go par 4. This one is a daunting, semi-challenging hole. The only way the golfer can have control of it is to get a 1 right here. 2 through 5, course driven. 6, you can take your par, correct? If you get a white
and it's
6,
another dog leg to the left.
And that is a 5. So I go with the blue and black. That's a 56. Golf cam course. Yeah, golf cam course. And I got a green 3. Golf cam course. Green 3. Is this a cordial hole? This is not. Is this a daunting hole? It is. Clutch. Clutch putt for bogey.
Bogey.
So,
yeah. All righty. Here's an opportunity, Payne.
And see which clutch would that? It says clutch. Is that 1 to 5?
Yeah, that goes off your. That's off your putting, and we're both neutral, so it's 1 to 3.
1 to 3.
1 to 5. Rust is 1 to 2. Semi's 1 to 4, and
that'll be for bogey for me. Ooh, so you've got an excellent chance here to make a hole up. Yeah, to make a hole.
Yeah, exactly. 3, course driven. That's a 45. I'm in the trees in 1. Trees in 1. On a par 4, a 5. Is he a master? He most certainly isn't. Otherwise, a difficult second shot for par. Difficult par.
All right.
That's the same shot you got at that bogey. So
yeah,
both of us is 1 to 3 to make our putts.
So go ahead and try your 1 to 3. If you make it, you're only back to 2 down again, right?
Back to 2.
Yeah.
And he misses. So it'll be a 1 to 5 for bogey.
1 to 5 for bogey. So right now I'll go 1 to 3 first.
Yep.
2. Made it.
Made it.
Wow.
So he needs to make this to have it.
Yeah, 1 to 5.
Gets it.
Ooh.
Still up by 3.
Yeah. And you were looking at winning that hole.
Holes are running out.
Yep.
Yeah.
The 11th hole. I am 3 up right now. This is a par 4. Daunting, challenging. This will be course driven unless we get a 6. Chances are with a 6, we're going to run to the next hole. We can't get there quick enough. So, yeah.
Exactly.
So I would love to see a white. I'd love to see a white 6 here. And this is a yield sign one. So this is going to be a little bit tougher on the green.
Yep, exactly.
2. So I go with my blue and my black. 30, 4. Ooh, Golf Cam
Well, at
course.
least you're on the fairway.
I am, and I got a 3 green. Golf Cam course. Par 4, 3. Is this a cordial hole? No. Is this a daunting hole? Yes. Clutch putt for bogey again. So, wow. That hasn't bit me in the butt yet, but it's going to if I keep getting it.
Giving these opportunities up. Yeah, he's got to do something here. Gets a 1, which normally is great, but not this time. 46, I'm back in the darn trees. He likes being in the trees. I think he's a darn bird. Bird's a word. All righty, it's a black 6. Trees in 1 and a 6. He's not a master. So otherwise, it's a double difficult for par. Double difficult for par. Okay.
All right. And mine, so double difficult. Let's see. Double difficult for par for you is a 1.
Exactly. Yep.
So
you go ahead and roll your bogey.
Go ahead and go for your par first.
Well, see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if you make your bogey. Because if you make your bogey, then I'm just going to probably end up lagging up and making a bogey and having the.
Fine. So I gotta make a 1. I'm gonna say wait.
1 to 3.
1 to 3.
Yep.
3. I did do that.
So you made your bogey, so I'm going to lag up, and I'm just going to try to have this hole.
Oh, okay.
So it's as long as I don't roll a 66, I'm going to have it, and he has it. Like I say, I don't want to go down up by 4.
You don't want to go 4. I got you. We're going to the par 3 12th hole. Currently 3 up, luckily, and this is semi-daunting. 2, 3, 4, 5 on the white dice will be course-driven. A 6, easy par, but a 1 will be player-driven. So there's a chances here. There's chances you might be able to score here, but I think par is really good to get away from here. Here we go.
Yep.
6. 6. Give me my par. I'll take my par.
I don't blame you.
I will run with that, and I will lay it to you for a second or two. Go for it.
I hear you. Oh, I got to go for it. I'm 3 back. I got a 6.
Now,
I'm going to go for it.
Now, if you want to, you can look and see what your player has and see if it works for you as far as soft stuff.
Yeah, it's not that great, but I got to go for it. I can't sit back here with. That would be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to go, down by 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's going to go for it. Re-roll the white die. Oh, it just says use the green die. Okay, so the green was a 6. Almost off the green. Double difficult for birdie. Double difficult for birdie. So I need the decider die and a 1 to get the birdie.
Yep.
Damn, nothing. So it's a 1 to 3 to make par. Makes his par.
Okay, good deal there. Not bad.
Yeah, it was worth a chance.
You had to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Now par 5. Possibly the easiest hole on the course, even though it says challenging. It's really not.
Definitely.
It's not that bad. 4 and 5 are course driven. 1, 2, and 3 on here is player driven, and then 6 obviously if you want to take your par. Double cordial
and being double cordial, sure,
and direct. It's a
remember if you roll a 6 with this, Rob, you can get a birdie because it's double cordial. Well, a 6 gets you a birdie. Yep.
All right, here we go. That's a 2. So, black, green, and white. I mean, black, green, and metallic. 136.
Yep.
136. Is he a duffer or scatter golfer? No. Utility golfer? No. Is he a hero? Yes. Easy putt for birdie.
Easy birdie.
Easy for birdie. 1 to 4. I'll take that.
4. Yep. I guarantee you. All righty.
Now you need to get you a 325-yard drive.
4. That's course driven, and that's in the fairway. 33 with a 6 on a par 5. It's not a daunting hole. Otherwise, it's a clutch birdie. So 1 to 3 for me and a 1 to 4 for you.
All right.
So I'll say I'm further away since mine's lower.
Go for it.
And he misses. Obviously, it's not.
So it'll be 6. So it'll be
66. It's a par. Didn't.
All right. 1 to 4. 1 to 4 would make us what, a 4-shot lead?
Yes, it would.
5. I missed it. Now I got 3 dice. I think I get 3 dice now.
That is correct. As long as you don't roll triple sixes.
And I didn't. 2 and 2 and a 5. So we both made our pars.
Yep. So still pars. 3 up. With 5 to go.
14, 15, 16. Yeah. The only thing that did is hurt you as far as running out of holes.
Exactly.
That should have been one. That had to be one you needed there because. But guess what? The hard holes are the ones you most time make ground up on. This is a semi-challenging par 4 with a green. It's really, really tough. 3, 4, and 5 on here. It's going to be course driven. 1 or 2 player driven, and 6 can be an automatic. 6 can be an automatic par. So we'll see what happens. Whoops! 1 went off.
Yeah, a lot of trees.
1 went off, so a re-roll. You okay with that? One of them fell off.
Somebody yelled in the damn crowd. Tell them to shut up.
There's a 2.
Yep.
There's a 2.
It's off the player.
So it's a 155 par 4. Bomber. No. Duffer. No. Champion golfer. Yes. Easy putt for birdie. I need that.
Putt for birdie.
1 to 4.
Yes,
so now at this point,
it's almost wrap it up.
So what you need yourself a bomb of a drive here.
I need it. Got that right. It's course driven, okay. So it's in the roughing one, 14. Roughing one.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, he ain't getting no breaks. And it's a par 4, and it's a hazard symbol, so we'll add 1 to the difficulty. It's a 5 and a roughing 1 on a par 4.
Master.
So he is no master. So otherwise, it is a difficult putt for par, which makes it a double difficult putt for par. So he's in trouble. Heap of trouble.
So 1 to 4 right here, I'll make a birdie.
Yeah, I'll roll first. See what happens here. Yeah. Might as well. 1 to 4. He's got to go. 1. He's got to go for it. Doesn't get it. So go ahead. That gives you 2 shots to make the par.
6 I missed. And now anything but a 666, right?
Yep, exactly.
144. So I got that one. So I'm up 4.
With 4 to play, right?
So I'm dormy.
Yep. The best I can do is have this and force a playoff.
Yep. So we're at the par 5, 15th hole here at the Champions Course in Augusta, Georgia. Cordial, semi-direct hole, 530 yards. You just don't want to see a 5. 5 in the white means it's going to be course-driven. 1 through 4, player-driven. 6 is. Did you say automatic birdie on a par 5?
No, it has to be double cordial.
Oh, okay. So right here would be a par. It would only be a par if you took your score here.
Yeah, you get a 6. And then 5, you got to worry about the water.
Yep. There's a 3 on the white. Good. And I've got a 5, 6, 6. So I use a green, black. Yep. 5, 6, 6. Is he a champion golfer? Yes, he is. Easy putt for birdie. All right.
We're on a par 5 there, Rob. A 566 says legend, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Legend. And the dot says no. He's semi-legend.
Okay.
Is he a hacker?
Oh, okay.
And nope, he's a champion. So easy putt for birdie.
Didn't need that.
So
I darn near need an eagle.
Yeah, you have to. What am I, 3 up or 4 up?
4. Yeah, I lose this hole, it's over.
Oh, that's right. Yep. So you need this one.
Yeah.
3.
1, 2, 4.
1, 2, 4.
Yeah, it's a 3, so it'll be a 1, 2, 4.
Is he a duffer?
He's not a duffer. And
hacker?
He's not a hacker.
Soft?
And he's not soft. So it's just a moderate putt for birdie.
Birdie, yep.
And I'll go first, Rob, since I'm
got to make you need this 1 or 2.
Yeah,
here.
Exactly. And nope. So that makes an easy putt for par, but probably ain't going to do me no good. Unless you roll 4. A 5 and then triple sixes.
3.
A 3. That's it.
So 5 and 3.
5 and 3 is what you got.
Justin Thomas wins 5 and 3. And that is it for the golf.
Yes, it is.
Right there. Generally, we play really good matches. This wasn't the best match of all right here, but
no, he was never in it.
And what we
after
did,
the 4th hole.
Let me tell you what we did, folks. Yeah. We both got 6 golfers out prior to coming online, and we just put them in a line. And he rolled a dice, I rolled a dice, and whichever, like Justin Thomas was I don't even know what number he was, but he was one of my crosshair, and he ended up being one of my 6. And then he had Lefty, he had Jack Nicklaus. Did you have Arnold Palmer?
Arnold and Lee and Norman.
And Norman. So that would have been something to have Norman. Yeah. Wouldn't that have been something to have Norman against somebody else on the Live Tour? That would have been very, very interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Speaking of the Live Tour, me and Dwayne talked a little bit about it before we came online tonight. All crap aside, Dwayne, if you're a professional golfer and they offered you, let's say your name is Taylor Gooch and you're 25 years old, 26 years old, and they offer you $80 million. Is the reason, you see, the last I heard, when your parents send you to college, the number one reason that they're not sending you to college, yeah, they love for you to get a great job, but they want you to make as much money as you possibly can to make it easier for your life. If you, let's just say, I don't know, we're an average golfer, let's say 80th in the world, and they came up to you and said, okay, we'll give you $40 million. You stick with us for 5 years. $40 million automatic. Wouldn't that be very hard to turn down? Well, you tell me.
Yeah, but the worst part with me, Rob, is going over to Europe. I'm not big on, traveling. Of course, I don't have that golfer mentality that they would have going into it. You know what I'm saying? That they travel anyway. But
they all travel
with
all
me
the
going
time.
Over to Europe all the time, it wouldn't be as inviting. It would be a harder decision. And again, it would depend on how bad I'm struggling with being 80th in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, let me also tell you this. There's only 8 events. 3 are overseas. 5 are in the U.S.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
2 of them are at Trump's places. Trump's in Jersey and Trump's in Doral in Florida. So they're playing in New Jersey. They're playing in Florida. They're playing in Boston. They're coming up weekend of the 4th. They're going to be playing in Portland and one other place. And Chicago.
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
So, yes. The only 3.
So you're only 3 times overseas.
Yes, you go to Europe, England. They've already done that. They're going to go to Saudi Arabia, but that's not for the finale. Is down here in Doral, down in Miami, at Trump's national course. And let's see, Saudi Arabia. I got them all right here listed. But to me, I mean, it's only 8. It's only 8 a year. There's only 8 a year. Where if you are a PGA member, you have to
15, ain't it?
15 a year, and unless you're a lifetime exempt, like some of these guys are, Mickelson.
Right.
Some of these guys are lifetime exempt. Guess what? The RNA has already said, guess what? You can come over and play in the British Open. U.S. Open, USGA said, guess what? You can play in it. Now, what's going to hurt is this. This is what's going to hurt. And I think they're eventually going to have to go up in field. They're playing 48 people every week. When you keep signing players, great players, you're going to have to widen that field out a little bit more. You may have to go to 72 golfers, whatever. It's a shotgun start, so you play, tee off 4 golfers at 18 holes. That's 72 golfers, 72 right there if you do that instead of 3. So there's not a problem as far as you can build it up. It might take an extra hour and a half to present it, but they don't care about that. 4 hours, they'll be done. Yeah. I mean, when they come to tee off at Portland, they're going to tee off at Portland at 11:15 a.m. Pacific time. So out here in the East Coast, 2:15, they're going to do that, and they'll be done by 5. They'll be done by 4:30 or 5 o'clock. So everybody starts at the same time. No advantages. If the wind's blowing, if the rain's coming down, there's no advantages to it. And they start off early enough that if a storm comes through, they can still go back and hit the course and finish, and they all should be able to finish out and all. So,
Does the teams change every week?
No. The teams are for the season. And
I didn't know.
Yeah, and then what happening is there's a team $10 or $20 million team bonus at the end of the year. I think it's $20 million, where each member will get $5 million.
Right.
If they're on a winning team. So, yeah, I mean, not Oosthuizen. Who was at the one at first event? I can't think of his name. It's not Louis Oosthuizen.
Let me look here.
He's a European kid. He's a European guy. He's not a kid. He's been playing for years. Jeez. It wasn't Westwood. It wasn't Oosthuizen. It was somebody help us in chat. Somebody here in chat know who won their first
I'm looking
event.
up there, Ron.
All right.
Shorver.
Charles Schwartzel. Charles Schwartzel. Yeah. Charles Schwartzel. That's it. So, and he's teamed up with some of those guys. I think Oosthuizen and some of those guys from over there.
Well, I think out of the top 4, 3 of them was on that team.
They were. And the thing is, they got to pick, the captain got to pick his own team. So now what's going to happen is, anybody not playing on all the events, I don't think gets named on a team. I don't think it does anyway. Now, if they end up adding more teams or whatever, but you see what you got to worry about. Let's say you're the 280th player in the world, and they sign you for, let's say, $12 million. You're not a great golfer. You miss a lot of cuts. I think what is happening now with Brooks Koepka coming in, Abraham Answer coming in, they may tell these guys, look, you sit by the side and you can actually stay in the clubhouse. You don't even have to play. You're here if we need anybody else.
Oh, is that right?
Can you imagine making $5, $8, $10, $12 million a year, sit in the clubhouse, drink a beer, and you don't have to worry about it? And if you come in dead last place, $125,000 additional money. That's crazy money. And then we hear
they don't even have sponsorship or TV deal yet.
No. And once they do, that's going to be mean. It's going to be a mean situation. But I was telling you ahead of time.
Yep.
Just a little earlier, the PGA Tour Monday decided we have found $40 million in funds where we're going to add to our prize money. Now, what do you think the chances are that they would have added this prize money if it wasn't for a live tour? What do you think the chances are?
Right. Exactly.
Probably none. Probably none.
And I'm sure somebody donated that $40 million last week. They didn't have it last year.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
They haven't had that. It hasn't been in the coffers. Nah.
Right.
It's this new money.
Right. Yeah. This is money. This is Jay Monahan's pulled out of his account money. Yeah. And if you believe that, folks, I want you to be the next guest on the Rob Show, and I want you to tell us everything you know about all kind of finances. Yeah. The PGA
They're going to try to sell us some oceanfront property in Arizona too, aren't they?
Monahan's been screwing these guys over. So you think about this. Let's say you didn't go to the live tour, and you're sitting at home, and then all of a sudden you watching TV on Monday, and they're saying we've decided to up the pots a little bit. You got to be thinking in your head, where the hell did this money come from? And
exactly,
is this money that should have been in our pockets 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
Right.
You see.
Yeah, you're happy, but then 2 minutes later, you're pissed off.
Yeah, because you're thinking about, okay, this money didn't come on a damn tree. It wasn't a money tree deal. And for that reason,
now if somebody comes on there and says, "Hey, I just donated a bunch of money to the PGA Tour," that's a different story. But they ain't saying that.
No, not 40 million. Yeah. They may have donated $1 million, million and a half, whatever, but not 40 million. Right. 40 million doesn't come on. That doesn't just grow on a tree. Is this product placement night with the caps? I don't know. He's got my
He's got the right hat on.
I got my Ford hat on tonight. I got Chevrolet.
First on race day cap. Yeah. You got the right one. First on race day, man.
And hey, while we're talking about it, Kyle Busch, the situation with him's not over with yet. The Toyota Racing Development guy has said, look, we will, up to a point, sponsor your trucks next year, but we're not paying your contract. We're not paying you $18 million to stay in Toyota. I think there's a great chance he's not there next year. I think there's
what I think is going to happen, Rob. I think they're going to come up with some kind of deal for a 1 year deal, because obviously they're not getting a 3 or 4 year sponsor deal, and that gives them another year to try to get a 3 or 4 year sponsor deal, and then they're going to be in the same boat next year.
A lot of people are thinking that. I think if Kyle Busch is offered a 3 year, 4 year deal somewhere else, I think he'll take it. The reason I think he'll take it.
But who's got the money to do it, though, Rob? That's my whole thing. If
Stuart Haas, if they're able to keep the chicken, what's it, the one that number 10 drives right now?
That on Smithfield,
Hams or whatever. If they're able to keep that sponsor in there,
I don't think that's enough to keep him out.
I don't know. We'll see. The
only way I could see him going over there is if Harvick left, and then the Busch picked him up.
Yeah.
I can't believe. I'll tell you another scenario in order to keep him, and that is to drop one of the cars, and you'd have Bass Pro and whatever they can get, and then have like somebody running like the Toyota sponsorship for a lot less money.
And is Truex going to retire? If Truex retires, that opens up that seat.
Yeah, who says Bass Pro stays?
Right. Yep. Bass Pro may, if they stay, I've been hearing they don't want to go on the 18 car. They want to stay on the 19 car. They don't mind. They don't mind if Kyle Busch drives it. They want to stay on the 19 car. And I don't think
is that right?
he would. Yeah, I don't think he would want to switch numbers this time in his career. Right. If he's staying with Toyota, he's going to want to keep it 18 because it's not trademarked. Obviously, you can't trademark numbers.
Right.
But It's as close as it can be. I mean, he's had that number for a long time, and I just can't imagine he would try to go somewhere else. Let's switch subjects.
I think some of his antics is biting him in the butt. Finally, I mean, he's gotten away with it for years, but there's sponsors out there, like it or not. I don't necessarily like it. I mean, I don't like him, but I remember Rusty Wallace said that's what ruined NASCAR, and this was Miller, a freaking beer company, saying we do not want to sponsor the most hated driver in NASCAR. You need to settle down. And that was a beer company, more or less these Fortune 500 companies like Gordon brought in. They don't want no badasses.
Eminem Mars does not want somebody.
It's surprising they put up with him as long as they did. It was amazing.
It really is, yeah.
Yep, being
really
a children's type thing, and a lot of kids
and
like that stuff.
I can't believe Coach has put up with him as long as he has.
I watched an interview. It's been about a week ago. That they was talking about how he ended up at Gibbs, and he says, I'm sure that Monday mornings was a lot worse than Sunday evenings for Coach. He says, I'd wreck at the racetrack. That didn't bother him. It's the dumb stuff I said afterwards that he had to deal with Monday morning with all the phone calls and all.
Welcome, Robert.
How's it going,
Bryant?
Robert?
Robert Bryant, welcome. Let's switch over to NBA and WNBA. For the 13th or 4th, 14th, whatever year consecutive, they're losing money. They're losing their asses. Yeah, WNBA. They're losing their asses. And then Brittany Griner is overseas at the time in February playing for a team in Russia, and she gets caught with an illegal substance and a pipe. Everything there was illegal in Russia to have. She's been in jail. Not mistreated. She's been in jail, but she's been in jail because she did what she did. You're hearing all these outcries from her wife, from coaches, from different NBA players and all. Do you think the president should get involved in this situation to try to get her out?
No.
I agree.
Like I say, if she was a hostage type thing and they trumped up some charge just to piss us off, that's a different thing. You got to understand, you leave this country, man, these other countries got different laws and different things could happen to you. And most countries, you're guilty until proven innocent. You know what I'm saying? That's a big difference when you go into court and you got to prove you're innocent compared to being proved you're guilty.
I'm like, this is the way I feel about it. You have done everything to denigrate the flag while you've been here. You would sit in the back room, which is not as bad, but when you kneel and all that stuff for the flag, and look, I'm like this about it. There's a lot of things you can do to show solidarity, but if somebody has been in the service, Army, Navy, Marine, whatever, they looking at that as you are thumbs down to the U.S. It's whatever movement you got going on, they don't give a damn. It's thumbs down.
Right, they don't hear it.
Right, because you stand for the flag. Now, if you got solidarity going on from some other thing, you stand out there possibly in the middle of the field for an extra 30 seconds or whatever, maybe kneel and pray together, whatever. I don't have a problem with that. But when you kneeling before the flag, and they're not burning the flag, thank God, but that's been done in the past. Yep. To me, that is showing some sort of denigration to the country. And then all these players and people want the same reason that they've been kneeling to the flag. That's the same reason they want somebody to come over there. She would not care at all right now if the Navy sent 20 guys over there, said, look, let her go. Come on. She's coming with us. I'm sure she wouldn't mind that at all right now. But
right,
like you said, She broke the law. She broke the law, and to me, I think that's something she must pay for. Captain Carl said she had been there before playing, so she knew the law. It is her fault. I agree. And if it's not your fault,
and if she didn't,
if it's not your, I look at it this way: failure to know the laws is your own problem. It's not our problem.
Right.
If you go into Europe and you realize, and jaywalking, for instance, is 36 hours behind bars. Let's just say it is. You should know that shit before you go over there, or before you do something like that, because if that is a law for Tom, Jane, and Henry over in England, Rob goes to England, should not get any preferential treatment at all, and should be treated the same way, whether I'm a person that lives there or not, a native or of Europe or England. So yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
Way I'd say we should be stepping in is if she's completely denying that stuff was hers and saying it was Planet, but she's never said that.
No, she came out and said, I didn't realize it was against the law for me to have it. So that's pretty much said. She knew she had it.
Yeah.
So
like I say, if she's saying she went and played basketball and came back to the hotel and that stuff was never there when she left, then I can see the government
we should investigate. Then I agree.
Yep.
On to the NHL. Do you keep up with hockey at all?
I've been watching the finals in the conference championship games. I watched them.
Three games to one.
I fell asleep last night.
3-1 now. The Avalanche are on top. They're going to Colorado.
Yeah, I fell asleep before it went to overtime.
Is this number one?
It was 2-2 when I fell asleep.
Can the Lightning win 3 in a row and win this?
Can they? Yes. Will they? No.
All right.
I won't be sitting there and go, oh my gosh, they did it. You know what I'm saying? They're a good enough team to do it. But I think Colorado's too good to win 3 in a row. And they got to win 2 in Colorado.
Right. Does it even come back to Tampa?
I think it's possible, yeah. I think they can beat them out in Colorado and game
Harris is going to work game 6 down in Tampa. Harris Jessup.
Did he work last night?
I think he was working 3 and 4 and then going to work 6.
Yeah.
So he was hoping that Tampa would have a chance to win a cup in game 6.
That would have been wild.
So I actually get to witness that. But so I'm going to try to
have
him
home. Might have been a problem.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have seen the light of day. He probably wouldn't have got home till the light of day because he lives about an hour and a half away. And that place would have been a party town. But even
then you got to worry about him doing dumb stuff.
After it's all said and done, I'm going to try to have Harris on here and maybe where he can tell us everything that's going on. He hadn't really had a lot of time to do anything on his channel. So,
was you surprised who they started at goalie?
They didn't start Vasilevsky last night.
Because those announcers drove me crazy. Those announcers drove me crazy because I watched game 3. And they was more or less saying you can't start him next game. Then they get on there last night and said you had to start him. I'm like, you're the 2 dumb idiots that said you couldn't start him, that he played so poorly that you got to go with this guy. If he plays well and game number 3, you got to go with him. And then they get on there last night and said it would just destroy the team if you didn't play him. I'm like, God darn, man, you guys got 48 hours short memories.
Right. It's crazy, but I think it's over. I really do. I don't even think it's going to come back to Tampa. I think they'll take care of it.
They're going to win game 5?
I think so. Yeah. They've been tough at home. They really have.
Well, I keep forgetting, too, about the difference in the elevation and how much speed they got. I mean, that wears you out a lot quicker up there.
Yep. Yeah. Deshaun Watson. I don't know if this is ever going to go away or not. It's looking more and more like he's going to get suspended again. Looking more and more like it. He settled up with 20 of the 24 women, but now they're saying that it could be even more hidden cases, up to 30 more hidden cases that have not been
more.
That have not, yes, that have not been
That'd
released.
Be 50.
It would, almost 60. Yes, because it was so. Now
he's trying to get up
time,
there with Will Chamberlain.
Yeah, it looks like it. Now, what it is, most of these women didn't do anything with him, but all he did is every time they would go to lock the door, he would take all his clothes off completely and lay on his back, and be excited or whatever. So, we don't even know the ones that maybe he did mess around with, because they may not even say anything, right. And we don't know how many kids.
I think he's admitted to one or two.
Yeah,
and he swears it is all consensual.
Yeah. So, but now more than ever, they're saying there's a good chance that the Browns quarterback is going to get suspended. Now, does that make the Texans actually look like they're the biggest brains in the world by getting rid of him and unloading him for what they got?
Right.
And does this make the Browns look like the biggest fools in the world for going?
Well, I say they look like fools regardless.
Yeah,
they bid it against themselves. Football-wise, what they gave up for them was stupid because nobody else was bidding that high.
No, it was they were bidding against themselves, and
exactly.
Yeah, it was crazy, and I don't understand. Number one, why you would go after a quarterback that still has issues out there laying over his head. I mean, we knew it was. We knew there were some that have not settled up yet. I think there's a great chance.
And Mayfield wasn't the worst quarterback in the NFL.
Now, they still got him. They still got him.
But I'm saying you're going after Watson, and you don't have the worst quarterback in the NFL. Why are you going so hard?
Yeah.
I could see if you was one player away and that was the quarterback, but Mayfield could win.
Now, I don't know when it passes a date where they have to give Mayfield his bonus or whatever for the year or whatever for the upcoming year.
Right. I forget when that is.
It may be July 1, maybe August 1, whatever. But there's a good chance then they're not going to do anything but trade him or either keep him on the roster.
Yep.
And to keep two quarterbacks with that high pay on the roster, you can better believe they're going to have to drop some skill players, not just average players. They're going to have to get rid of some skill position players in order to be able to do that, to have that luxury, which is crazy because the 49ers, when they had Steve Young, they got him at a bargain basement price at first. Then, when just before Montana was ready to retire, Montana said, I'm leaving. Oh, I'm going to retire or whatever. And then they actually went to Kansas City. They redid Young's deal. But up until that point, Young was willing to take peanuts for the dollar because he knew he was in a great situation. Yep. I'm not sure Baker Mayfield is going to be willing to restructure a contract knowing that
no, he wouldn't.
Week one, he may be the quarterback. Clinton Parks, watching the NBA draft, didn't know my wife has a cousin who played for Auburn. He's now a Houston Rocket. Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Who was the number one selection tonight? Was it the kid from up there in Seattle? What's that school up at Gonzaga? Was the Gonzaga kid go number one? I didn't even realize the NBA draft was on.
Yeah, I don't follow it.
No.
How about the Goose passing away? Said he died in his sleep. Saragusa.
Oh, yeah. Tony Saragusa. And the same day, they lost a 24 or 25-year-old player.
Boys, I forget how you pronounce his name. Fergus, something like that.
Kid from Gonzaga went number 2.
Yeah, I like the Goose. The Goose was one of my favorite plays.
Kid from Duke went number 1. Okay.
What was that, Smith?
I think so. Yes, I think so. So, and where'd he go to? The wife's cousin went number 3. Oh, okay.
Darn.
Now, Clinton, are you kin to Cherokee? Cherokee Parks. I don't know if anybody ever remembers him or not. He played at Duke, but he was an average college player. He played in the pros for a while just because of his size. but he played for a short time. My wife's cousin is Smith.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. The kid from Duke went number 1. What's his last name then? I didn't keep up with ball this year at all, hardly. Not even college. The Live Tour. Let's go back to that again. Did you watch the first event?
I watched the first event. I haven't watched it since.
Oh, yeah, that's the only event they've had so far.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's the thing, man. They played over in England over 2 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
They're coming home, and they don't play again until the 4th of July.
It was the week before the Open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you can't beat that. And so and they play Thursday, Friday, Saturday's it. Saturday's it. So if they're playing overseas, let's say in Saudi Arabia, it's gonna be Friday night for us. They'll be flying home, and they'll get home by Saturday night, early Sunday morning, and the PGA Tour still got another round to play. Look,
and you're only out there for 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, it's not like you're sitting around waiting all day to tee off.
And look at it another way too. People want to put this Live Tour, all these players in the Live Tour, along with our government. Our government is paying Saudi Arabia for their oil. These Saudi Arabians are paying our players. We're not paying them. They're paying us. They're paying Mickelson.
Right.
They're paying it. So it's not like they're going out here giving Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is shooting the money at them. And I'm like this. If golfer A doesn't take it, golfer B will. If golfer B doesn't take it, golfer C will. It's going to be that way.
Well, the Europeans really don't have a problem because the Arabs have been in sports all through Europe. Formula One, they race 3 or 4 races in the Middle East.
Yeah.
And buku money, and there's 300,000-400,000 people at the track, and Lord knows how much money they're pumping into Formula One for each event. That's crazy.
Right. And then
soccer, they're big in the soccer.
Right. The golf world, they've got a thing called a DP World Tour. And it's over in Dubai.
Yeah, I see that on the Golf Channel.
Right. Guess what? They've said, if you're in the Live Tour, come right on. You can play on our tour. We don't mind. So on these weeks that the Live Tour is not playing, you may see Dustin Johnson going to China. And guess what?
I heard rumors that they're going to try to start a feeder tour, like that cornfield tour.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you're Dustin Johnson, Clinton's got it right there. European PGA Tour starts on the Arabian Peninsula. Look, I'm like this about it. If Dustin Johnson's playing for the Live Tour and then the DP World Tour says, guess what? Dustin Johnson, we'd like for you to play in our 72-hole event. All right. Now for you, we will do this. You wear a Titleist hat, and you wear a DP World Tour shirt or hat. We don't care. Either one you want to. We will automatically give you $500,000. Click. He doesn't have but 2 ways to go. He can say, nope, I want to go home. I'm making my $125 million. Or he can say, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And bring his kids and his wife and go over there. And guess what? I can guarantee you one thing. They're not going to be eating pork and beans. They're not going to be eating Spam. They're going to be high on the hog wherever they're at. And trust me, appearance money for him will be I'm serious. He's going to have the least amount of pressure that he has anytime. Now, I think this is going to affect these Live golfers when they start going to play. Well, obviously, we saw the U.S. Open this past week. None of them were on it leaderboard. when they go to these majors, the Masters, all these other courses, they have to play 4 days, and you got to play and perform, or you're going to not make a cut. You don't have any of that pressure in this Live Tour. I think it's going to affect them before it's over with. I think the Live Tour is going to have to say maybe have a cut line as far as, okay, only the top 50 can win now. You guys keep playing, right? And whoever scores the best out of below 50, whoever gets like a best score over the weekend or on a Saturday, maybe makes an extra $200,000 or whatever. Do whatever. But if they have a little cut line, even if it's an imaginary type cut line, and they say, look, the top 50 is the only ones can win this weekend, or top 30 or whatever, and you only got one more round. You very seldom see anybody. You very or top 20 or whatever. You very seldom see somebody in the last round of a tournament come from 23rd to win. You know, I mean, most time you're in the top 10, you got to be there. So, you know, for me, there's things I like about the Live Tour. Some things I hate about it. The team aspect, that doesn't.
Well, they can even do it by shots, Rob, not just by placement. They can say if you're X amount of shots back, you can't win.
Yeah.
From the leader on the last day. You know what I'm saying? That way it puts pressure that you're on the first 2 rounds, you got to be close enough.
And then they clean your slate. And then Saturday, go out there and score the best, and then you'll be considered.
You can have it like a playoff system in NASCAR.
Yeah. 26
you
place,
keep playing like NASCAR, but you can't win it.
Right.
Yeah. And again, it doesn't have to be a X amount of golfers. One week it might be only 3 golfers have a shot at winning. Next week it might be 15 if they're all playing well.
We played a little History Maker golf a little while ago. Justin Thomas and Payne Stewart will play it. Payne Stewart, Payne Stewart playing at Augusta, and played match play, and Thomas got him by a couple of holes there, and
you're being nice, Rob.
So you go back to the beginning of this video if you'd like to watch that. But we played with History Maker golf. We don't have the same set, so we played with no chips, and so we just having fun, and we just got together this afternoon.
Stewart had a power red.
Payne Stewart enjoyed watching him. He died way too soon. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was.
Yes.
He was a fun golfer.
Clinton.
He was a fun golfer to watch, man. He really was.
Anybody you ever talked to really enjoyed him.
There's golfers I enjoy watching. I always like to watch the guy that does the studio work now, Azinger. I always liked watching him.
Paul Azinger?
I always liked watching him play.
Yeah.
He's
was opinionated.
Smooth. Yep, but he was fun to watch play.
Yep.
Like you say,
he was like that when he was a player.
Trevino
Trevino
was fun to watch play.
Yep. I'll tell you another one of my favorites, but they didn't card him in this all-time set. And that was Chichi Rodriguez. I used to love when he got the damn sword out and cut you up and then put it back in the sheath. It was great. I like stuff like I mean, I don't want everybody doing it. I would get old, but 1 or 2 guys doing stuff like that, it's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I like Phil and his way he runs his mouth and does this stuff. Again, you get 100 golfers out there doing it, that would get old.
Right. Patrick Reed can be a cocky son of a bitch. He can be an asshole on the course, but when he's out there, he wants to win anyway, and that's the thing. I like watching him play too. There are certain ones I like to watch. Whiners, I don't like watching them. If you go whine,
I love John Daly. You didn't know what he was going to do out there.
Ian Poulter. Ian Poulter whines a lot. After a while, I get tired of watching him because after a while, he's just, he sounds like a buzzsaw. Somebody just constantly, and you get tired of that. John Rahm, he's another one that whines. If he doesn't like what's going on, he'll throw a club or whatever. Kind of like a blonde-headed guy from the U.S., a little chubby guy. oh shit, what's his name? He's a little bit older too. I think I got him in my set here. I mean, what the hell's his name? And when he shows his ass, he'll throw clubs. He doesn't give a damn. Where's he at here? Oh, me. What is his name? Oh. But, I mean, he'll just take a club and just sling it into the lake and doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get him here in a second. Yeah. But he's an American golfer. And, yeah. Somebody in here's going to know him before I get to it. Watch and find it. What? What the hell's his name? Oh, Charlie Hoffman. Hoffman. Oh yeah, he just takes him. I've seen him throw him halfway across the lake before. and that's okay. You young whippersnappers missed the fun times. The Man in Black. Oh yeah, the Man in Black is the one from South Africa.
Oh, Palmer.
No, not Palmer.
Talking about no, you're talking about Player. Gary
Player.
Yeah,
80 some years old and still walks 5 miles a day. Chi Rodriguez, Lee Trevino. Yeah. I wish that the Man in Black still went out there and played.
What was the Walrus' real name?
Craig Statler.
Who was the Walrus? What was his real name? Oh, Craig Statler? Yep.
Statler. Yeah.
Yep.
Gary
Player.
He was fun. Yeah. Yep. Fred Couples. Yeah. Couples doesn't have a whole lot of attitude to him. And then now obviously Phil Mickelson is not going to be the Ryder Cup captain. I think that's going to probably end up going to Zach Johnson. Probably.
Oh, is that right?
That's what it's looking like. We'll see what happens there. But the PGA Tour has got to start getting on board with some of these other guys and be like, look, part-time is better than no time. You better believe if you could get Phil Mickelson for 5 events, be like, Phil, look, we want you at Pebble. Phil, we want you at Doral. Phil, we want you at Congressional. Would you do this for us? And look, I'm sure that there was a player this weekend in the Open that broke his club
seen it.
In half over his knee.
I forget his name. He was I forget what he was ranked. He was 100 and something in the world and was up there and fell apart on one hole. Yeah, he broke his wedge.
It won't Rahm, was it?
No, like you say, this boy was way down there in ranking, was playing real well, and then he kind of fell apart.
Need more tournaments like at Waste Management. Waste Management's where they play out in Phoenix. It's like cheering sections out there. I mean, they scream and holler and stuff.
Yeah.
Why not? Play in Vegas. Play at night. Play at night. Do something different. See, can you imagine? You're able to play golf at night in Vegas. They got lights all the way around the courses. What if you had 10,000 people there and played a course right behind all these casinos on the strip? You wouldn't have any parking problems. You wouldn't have any of that. You just pay to go watch. And, to me, I think that would be gold. I'm with Clinton. They need more rah-rah events than they do, back to my baseball. Kuntz and Cloninger. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Have a good one, Clinton.
Yep.
I think we're going to head out as well. We've been here. Me and Dwayne's been here an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yep.
History Maker Golf. If you ever want to take me on, if you ever want to take Dwayne on, contact us. And I'm sure we'll get together. Yeah, he's got the all-time legend set. I got the 2018, 2019 set. And we'll definitely. That's the way we did it tonight. We just worked it out to where we each had one golfer, and we played probably in 30 minutes, something like that. We've been talking for the last hour and a half, an hour. So I had
Did
a lot
you
of
ever check out that Inside the Crease hockey?
I have not checked. Have you checked it out?
Yeah, not heavily, but I checked it out.
And
What I like about it is seems like there's more. It's 20-second segments, so there's more action. So instead
okay,
of a 40-minute segment, you got double that, so you get more
instead of
actual passing.
instead of
You
40,
still
40-second segments, you mean, not 40-minute, 40
yes,
instead of
right.
40-second
40
segments. So it cuts
is
it in
20
half of
seconds.
that. Yeah. So you got
Right,
three
game's
segments.
longer to play.
Right, 3 segments in a minute, though.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
not every time you flip a card does that take away from time. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
Certain
All right.
actions don't take away time. They're saying that it happens so fast. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you
Yeah.
have the game?
So
Do you have the game
no, I've
already?
just been watching it on YouTube.
Oh,
No.
okay. And that
Yeah, I
people.
need to get
Let,
with you
let,
about
what was you gonna say?
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, folks, if you're watching my channel for the first time and you're like, Rob looks like he likes this game, Dwayne looks like he likes this game, watch it exclusively for a day or two on YouTube. Watch me play it. Watch Dwayne play it. Watch other people play it. You'll see you'll hear in their voice whether it's like, oh well, we're going to the ninth hole, and this was a par five. Then you pretty much can tell that that person is like, okay, I'm dragging through here, and I'll need somebody to actually pull me by my hair to finish this. Or
Yeah.
if you hear it and people are pepped, really into it and playing and talking and describing the game to you, then look more into it before you make any purchase. I always say that. Keith Avalon, great games, yes, but I always tell people before you make any purchases, look into it, and then as soon as you've looked into it, look into it a final time and figure, is the money worth what I'm going to do when I get it? Look, I do it
And
all the
another
time
thing
now.
to look
I
for
do
is
it all the time now,
if
Dwayne,
you're
don't
not
you?
sure, get a PDF version of it.
Your PDF, yep.
Don't spend
But
a bunch of money on the printed version if you're not sure. Yeah, that's
don't
the thing
you?
about that Inside the Crease.
Yeah, don't you? Don't you look at the games pretty well before you make any purchases? I
Well,
mean,
I'll be honest. My favorite game I play now. Yeah, my favorite game I play now. It came out 4 or 5 years ago, maybe a little longer, and that's Red, White, and Blue. And I watched it. Nothing against Steve Tower, wonderful, but he likes playing with fictional drivers, and
Uh-huh.
it didn't hit me. And then my
Right.
buddy bought the game and says, you ought to buy this game. It's a great game. I said, I like the game, but I'm not buying fictional drivers. And he's like, oh, it comes with pro sets. You can buy pro
Yeah.
sets. And I
Yeah.
didn't, again, like you
Know
said, I
that.
didn't take your advice type thing back then and look at more channels. I just looked at what
Right.
Steve Tyre was doing.
Right.
Yep.
So
It makes a difference.
definitely,
Yep.
folks, if you follow me or if you follow Dwayne, you can go down and see who we follow. And then go check out their channels and be like, what's up, hobbyist? Go check out what they play. Go check out what they do. Then, if you're in chat with us and you're like, well, Rob, do you play Stratomatic? Which I don't. Then what? But I can always say, look, go watch this person's channel. Go watch Tim Tribefan's channel. He plays Strat. Go watch Baseball Demo's channel. He plays Strat. Look, that's the best way to know whether you want to buy it, yes, or buy it, no. I definitely say, even before a $50 purchase, make sure it is what you want before you get it. It's not, you're not at the grocery store, folks. You don't have a candy bar sitting there in front of you this big for $1.50, and you just grabbing it off the shelf buying it. This is something it's a purchase you're making. You're going to have it at your house,
Yep.
and if you don't play it,
My whole thing is too,
gather dust.
if you're not interested in the subject, you can love watching me and Rob play it, but if you're not interested in golf, you're not interested in a war game, you're not interested in baseball, when you buy it, there's a good chance you're not going to keep your interest in it. You might enjoy watching somebody, but when you're sitting there doing the job of rolling the dice or flipping the cards, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this gets a little monotonous if you don't enjoy the subject.
Right. And I tell you something, when you do find something that is like right on the edge, it's like, okay, maybe I would like it, maybe not, and you make that purchase, first thing you do is contact somebody, say, look, would you like to play this one online with me? Sometimes I'll play stuff online with Dwayne, and you guys never see us. We don't broadcast it. We just can play. We're able to play. I just wanted to wish Alex Mafasoli, hope you have a successful surgery tomorrow. Alex,
yeah.
What type of surgery is he having? I have not heard. Had you heard, Dwayne?
No, I haven't.
I hadn't heard about it. What type of surgery is Alex having? Yeah, get well, my friend. Definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah, we right now my channel's sitting right around 350 subscribers, and I've been here almost 3.5 years. So, it's slowly growing. That's what I call it. Slow growth to it.
Yep.
But I've got thousands.
Yeah, because I'm only up to 70.
I got thousands and thousands of hours on my YouTube that sometimes it'll come back and say, well, Rob, you have 15,000 hours been viewed by this many people, whatever. And I get emails from it once in a while. So I'm thinking back and I'm like, wow, it's hard to believe it. But when you add another hour and a half here and an hour and a half here, and then the night that we did the football draft, that was 4 hours. So it's crazy.
4 hours, yeah.
Now, Alex, we want to hear from. We're going to hope to hear from you. We want to find out what type of surgery you had. Each and every one of you out there, if you haven't joined my channel, subscribe to my channel, and then go and subscribe to Dwayne's channel. Just Dwayne Martz minus Rob ! You're already here, so all you got to do is subscribe to mine. But go right over to Dwayne Martz's channel. Subscribe to his channel. Dwayne, what's up, Keith? Dwayne,
when you guys do that, hit that bell and you'll get reminders when you're online.
Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. You got it.
Yep.
And he has YRL. He's carried over the YRL. You've already had, 6 races?
No, 9 and 7.
7.
One more race and we're into the playoffs.
Oh, really? Okay. And
so you're getting close to dropping down, Rob. You got to do well, man.
Oh, really? Right now, would I be in the
MP
playoffs?
Fox winning?
Uh-huh.
At MP Fox, he was in last place and he won the race, man. That really jumped things up, man. Sure.
So, would I be in the playoffs right now?
No, I'm saying dropping down to Division 2. You're close to dropping down.
Oh, yeah. I'm
you're in the low
5s.
30s. Yeah.
Oh, how about Darla?
Yeah. She's a little bit above you because she had those 1 or 2 races where she was doing well, almost won, and then dropped back into the top 10.
So 38, 39, 40, 41, and 40. Let's see. Is it 43 drivers? 42.
43, 42,
42, 41,
40, and 39. And that MP Fox winning, he's in the bottom 5. So
he was
drop out. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Do you get about $1 million for every like? No. My name's not
2.
My name is not Tiger Woods or Phil Mickelson. Neither one. Now we
get $2 million a pop.
Yeah,
I ain't selling out that cheap, Keith.
we played History Maker golf. We didn't play Crazy Man golf. How many dents does my car have now, Dwayne? Oh, he's talking about his race car.
Yeah, your car made it through the last time. Yeah. You started in the rear. You was getting smart, Keith. You start back there and watch everybody else wreck.
So I need a top 10. I need a top 10 finish next time.
Yeah. You need some good finishes. But don't get me wrong. You still got another 5 or 6 races.
Right. That's right, because even if I don't make it playoffs, I can still pick it up.
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
a win wouldn't guarantee after number 10 race. 11th, 12th, 13th, whatever.
You win don't guarantee you. Right.
All it does is just give me a good points. That's
points.
All.
Yep.
So, yeah. So, okay.
Yeah.
We're going to be watching for you then.
Well, I'm not even in the top 16.
You're not?
I'm glad I won because I wouldn't be making the playoffs if I didn't
win. That's right. You won 2 races ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I won on that, which I hate in real life. I won on that green-white checker. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have won.
Oh,
and like I say, in real life, I hate that.
Yeah.
All that is if I'm a car owner, it just ruins you get
more
10 or
cars.
15 more cars. Yeah.
I'm letting a monkey drive my car in the next race. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, darn, Keith, or something.
Keith's a trip. Don't know what we'll be doing tomorrow night. I have no idea what we'll be doing tomorrow night. Might be around here again tomorrow, Friday evening. So we'll see.
If whoever wins next week, they're going to be delivering brownies, and they're going to kiss the driver, the lady that delivers the brownies. Give you some motivation to win, Keith. She's from Virginia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What place was that at, Rob? I can't remember.
The the brownie girl.
Girl, yeah.
Keith,
okay, yeah. They're sponsoring the race, so she's going to deliver brownies to the winner.
She's gonna stop by your house. We don't even know she was driving because my monkey likes to smooch. Oh my gosh! Well, definitely. Dwayne, do you have a schedule in the next, over the next 3 or 4 days that you may end up having a race? Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, like I say, and I'm off all next week, so hopefully I can get some races in. Yeah. I went over to Troy's house a good bit last time I was off, and we got that 1969 season going. That's going to be wild. 52 races, Rob.
Wow.
169 drivers are carded. It takes forever to go through and find all the drivers that actually raced in the race, because sometimes there's only 20, but you got to go through all 169 to try to find the damn card sometimes. And then you skip over him, and then it really pisses you off you couldn't find him.
Now, is that the year that Petty won 27?
No, that's the year that Bobby Isaac actually won the most races with 17, and Pearson won his first championship, I think, with Moody in the 17 car.
And right now, how many races have you done? Just one?
Done 4 races. David's entered 3 and won all 3 that he's entered. He didn't enter one. He's fucking kicking ass. Bobby Isaac, he has a yellow triangle. He keeps dropping out of the races. And that was the problem. He either won the race or he fell out. He won 17 races and probably didn't finish 12 of them. Of course, there's 54 races, 52.
Yeah.
Richard won 10 races that year. David won 12. Isaac 17, and Leroy Yarbrough, not Cale Yarbrough, won 10. So
they spell their name.
Dominated.
They spell their name different too. His name's Yarbrough.
Yes, they do. Yes.
Yeah. And Cale's Yarbrough. So they're not even kin to each other.
Yeah, he won a few races that year.
I keep hoping Rob will send me some Hershey's ice cream. He needs some dry ice.
Oh, you're welcome, Rob.
Robert Bryant, Dwayne, thanks for the tracks for the 1969 season.
Yeah, I make all the tracks for the 69 season, Rob. Yeah. I went through and did all that.
Keith, no, my monkey has been playing with his banana in the bag. Oh, my Lord. So wrong.
I bet he has. I bet his owner taught him how to do that. What do you think, Rob?
Both hands, yeah.
He's ambidextrous. And he probably is a switch hitter, too. What do you think, Rob?
I ain't even going to say nothing about that shit. That's into that one. Game over, folks. It's 9:30 on the East Coast. Me and Dwayne had a lot of fun tonight. That explains the stains on the seat. And Don Heston I had to bring up Bring up the rear tonight, as they say.
Exactly. Yeah.
You all have a great, great night. For Dwayne, my name's Rob. Thanks so much for checking the channel. Check both our channels out. And I'm trying to get Keith White to get his channel rolling. If he gets his rolling, we'll get him.
Yeah.
I don't know. He'll probably be playing baseball. I don't know what he'll be playing, but you never know on my channel. Check it again.
Hey, I'll tell you another thing, Rob.
Go for it.
If you want to do that bowling and get me on there, I can put like a score card on my screen while you have the dice rolls.
And
I found it on internet. You can click on this internet site and it has the bowling, and you just put in the number of pins for each ball, and it'll keep the score up there. And you can type in different names and all.
Now,
so give me a heads up.
Can you do 2 at one time? 2 scores?
As many as you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you can keep adding golfers. Bowlers.
Yeah. All right. You can go 1 versus
1 and 2. Yeah. And it even projects how many pins they can have as the max.
Oh, okay.
So you can see who's leading at the time and who could possibly win.
Right. Marvin Mobley, hi. If you missed our broadcast, we're signing off right here in a second. Go back to the beginning. We played History Maker Golf, and we played on Augusta. So it's not over until the fat lady sings, says Don Huston. So
go back. Going to have the fat lady, huh?
He wants a brownie girl. You all have a great
he's going to have opera.
Oh yeah, opera on his channel, but he may have a brownie girl visit once in a while.
Yeah.
For Dwayne, my name's Rob. Thanks so much for checking our channels out. You all have a great night. God bless, and be good to one another. Bye-bye.